Ready? Hello everyone and welcome to another Magic Moment Monday. Today is a really special one. Business mentor and really important person in my life, even though we've only met once, and this actually represents the very first time that we met. Gary Vaynerchuk is a new person in my life. I found him, known as Gary V, in late December, early January, and have consumed a lot of his content. For those of you that watch a lot of my stuff, you know that I don't consume much content because we're kind of just always cranking in our own world here. But Gary V has definitely been a game changer for me and a life changer for me, in the sense that it's funny because I always think about things, and I'm a very internal person in terms of how much time I put and dedicate to kind of self-examination and making sure that I'm living life the fullest that I can possibly live. I think that the things that Gary has really kind of reaffirmed for me are, number one, go all in on your strengths, and he always talks about not spending any time and not respecting your weaknesses, and instead tripling, 3, 4, 5, 10xing down on what it is that you're good at. And for so long, I think that I tried to figure out how could I improve the things that I wasn't that great at. And I think especially in business, what I've found over the last 12 to 18 months is I am actually a very good communicator, and I'm a very good writer, and I enjoy public speaking, and I enjoy telling stories. And I don't enjoy the organizational stuff, and I don't enjoy the logistics, and I don't enjoy the old-fashioned networking where you go and you meet a million people and you try to figure out how they can help you. I actually enjoy just doing my thing, putting out a lot of content, and then seeing what comes to me. And Gary really has inspired me to continue to triple down on that. The other thing that I would say is something that I just see from his activity and his actions is that every single day you just give way more than you receive. These are my favorite thing about Gary Vee, is that these are all tried and true practices, and they've been sort of the bedrock of my life, which is I always try to think about how I can give more than I receive. The thing that has really become clear to me based, from consuming this man's content, is that in the past, I actually said to myself, I need to be better at receiving, I need to be better at receiving, I need to be better at receiving, where actually what I found was I'm quite uncomfortable with receiving. And instead of trying so hard to switch that, I think that what I've done is that I've been able to actually give 2, 3, 4 times more, because instead of putting that energy into like, I need to receive, I actually then say, I actually don't really like receiving, I like giving. I get joy from giving. That is a strength of mine. I want to keep doing more of that. The final thing that I think is really important about what Gary teaches is that hard work is the equalizer. And this has just been something that's been true for me for my whole life. I've never ever been the strongest, fastest, smartest person in the room, but I was able to play Division I college football. I was able to have a very successful business. I was able to get good grades. I was able to do all of the things that I wanted to do in my life simply because I work harder than most anyone else. The hard work is the equalizer in all things in life, whether you want it to be a relationship, whether you want it to be your business, whether you want it to be your family, whether you want it to be your body. No matter what you do, if you can exponentially work harder than anybody else, you have a real shot at winning. So those are some things. Gary put up a Instagram video on Instagram stories a couple days ago, said that he was going to have this thing at a juice shop in the East Village. And I ended up going, meeting him, shaking his hand, expressing to him what he meant to me, giving him my Mickey Mouse watch, which felt right at the time, and it was funny. And I have no idea if he'll use it or if he'll give it to somebody. I don't care. It was just a gesture of thanks. And just looking him in the eye and saying thank you for being so generous with your time and your energy and your knowledge. But the fun thing for me also is that technology brought us together. The world is continuously becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, and so for me, meeting him was just another example of just I'm on my phone. I'm in New York City. I'm in my office downtown in the financial district. I see his text. I see his Instagram story. I go. I meet him. We shake hands. Here we are. Prints out the picture. Thank you, Brian. And Magic Moment Mondays. Find someone that you can look up to, that you can respect, that can help you become a better person. Even if you really, imagine. I think I'm going to meet Gary again. I know it, but imagine if this was the only 2 minutes that I had with him in my life. It would be enough. And that's the final thing I would say, is the expectation piece, which is don't have expectations. Just enjoy the thing that's happening right now. I don't have expectations of meeting him again. I don't have expectations of doing business with him again. I would love to do all these things, meet him again, and talk with him more, but I have no expectations. I'm good with this interaction, and I'm good that being a guiding light for my life, just giving more than I receive, not having expectations, tripling down on my strengths. And it was a fun time to meet Gary, a fun time to share this with you guys. If you don't follow him, I would suggest following him. He's got a lot of great stuff. And thank you for following me. Thank you for watching our stories. And I hope that I can inspire you in some small way. And if you want more from me, let me know what I can do for you, because I am here always, forever.